Yo, what's up everybody? Today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to get stretch res in Valorant. Now this isn't the true stretch res where your player models and stuff are actually stretched and you have to play in windowed mode. This is the way to get display scaling, zero delay, and it basically is just going to stretch your HUD in your crosshair. Personally, I like the way it looks just for the extra FPS and then the way the crosshairs look and stuff like that. So this is not true stretch. It's just going to stretch your HUD in your crosshair like I said. So first you need to download CRU. It'll be in the link in the description. You can open up CRU. Up here you're going to want to select your monitor. Mine is the Dell. It should have active next to it. So make sure you click the one that has active. Click that. Then on the left side here, you can click none. You can come over here to your standard resolutions and you can delete all. Then you can come down here to your extension blocks, edit, and you can delete all the resolutions that you don't need. So for me, I don't need the 144. I don't need the 120. And then I'm going to keep the 1920 by 1080. And then you can come right here and you can delete your TV resolutions. Then we're going to click on our main resolution. We're going to click edit. And then we're going to click copy. Then you can click OK. And then now we're going to add. And we're going to paste what we just copied. And then up here on the timings, there's a couple different timings that you can choose from. But for me personally, CVT RB standard worked fine. This is how I was actually able to fix my black bars by using the CVT RB standard. So I'd recommend you try that first. Then you guys can type in your res right here. I'm going to play 1280 by 1024. And then you can just leave everything else the same. So we're going to click OK. OK. Now you can click OK again. And now you guys can either try to restart 64 or you can restart your computer. A lot of people get black screening from restart 64. So in this case, I think I'm going to restart my computer. All right, so now that our computer's restarted, we're going to come into display settings. Make sure you select your main monitor. Then we're going to come down to advanced display settings, display adapter properties for display 2, list all modes. And then we're going to find the res that we just made. Mine's right here, 1280 by 1024, 240 hertz. Click it and then click apply. Your screen should go black for a second and then you'll be on the res. And then as you guys can see here, desktop resolution 1280 by 1024, active signal resolution 1280 by 1024. That is how you know you did this correctly. Another cool thing about this method is if you guys do want to watch YouTube or something like that and you don't want to be in stretch res, you can easily just go back to list all modes and then find 1920 by 1080, 240 hertz or whatever yours is. And then you can just go back to that just to watch videos. And then when you want to play games, you could always switch back to your other stretch resolution. Another thing to note is when you open NVIDIA control panel, under adjust desktop size and position, you guys want to make sure that you're on no scaling on your main and second monitor. That's also just going to decrease input delay. But now we can open our game. Now my game's open and you guys can clearly see that it's stretched, but I'll load into a range for you real quick to show you guys what it looks like in game. On the loading screen here, you see that there is black bars, but I promise you there will be no black bars in game. Alrighty, and now we are loaded into game and we are in stretch res. As you guys can see, my HUD is stretched and my crosshair is stretched, but the actual stuff in the game is not stretched. Bots are still the same size. Things around the map are still the same size. So the only thing that's getting stretched is your HUD and your crosshair. It's not true stretch like the other methods that you guys have seen. When you come into your video settings, you guys are going to want to make sure that your resolution is on your stretch res and you're on your main monitor. This technically should be on fill, but it's not going to do anything by being on letterbox. As long as you don't have black bars, you're good. But yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys do want to see a separate video on how to get true stretch, I can show you guys that. But yeah, hope you guys have a good one. Peace.